All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB, where I watch every single clip and break down the most important ones. Today, we've got a Jarrett Stidham breakdown. It is going to be big. We're going to preview what I think the Broncos will run in the AFC Championship game. We're going to talk through this guy. Guys, please FTA this video, which means comment for the algorithm. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're an FTA Army member if you want to join the membership. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I always say you can wait till the end of this video, and hopefully I will earn that subscription. But without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team. Before we fully dive into this thing, I want to first point out where are we pulling these clips from. We're pulling them from 2025 preseason, intermixed with 2023 reps he got at the end of the year. So that's where we pulled them from. And then also, the format of this video is going to be a little bit different. Normally, we're grading a game, right? We're saying, hey, good, bad, whatever, whatever. This video is designed to highlight, in my opinion, what I think Stiddy can bring to this offense, what I think he can execute. And we've got it kind of formatted a little different. So we're going to open up with what I can tell you jumped off the film the most to me as I studied. And I say that as what I was not expecting, that I was pleasantly surprised with his movement ability. So our ability to create a play off schedule, I did think that was an area that we're going to lose without Bo. However, I want to kind of look at these three that I've pulled where I really like the movement. I love the movement. I love the way he's, first and foremost, I love the way he's calm in the drop, right? It's not like he's looking to move right away. He's reading this concept out. Boom, gets pressured, flush, third and long, navigates, pulls up, delivers a shot. You can see he's got his eyes to this concept. He's trying to drive this thing to the right side on this out. Okay, doesn't have it, gets flushed. Watch him. Boom, pull up, anchor, deliver. I really like that. This from the preseason, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see his eyes downfield, scanning before he goes. Right there, not bad on the ball protection standpoint, right? Hey, not trying to give it away. Stays as a passer. To go from here, one thing I do want to highlight, to go from here, where it's a full tuck. So full tuck to get out of here because you have these three guys. To go from the full tuck to staying as a passer and pulling up, I think that's pretty dang good stuff. Definition of staying as a passer, great little layer shot. Third down conversion. Okay, this is 2023 regular season. So a lot of people are going to say, okay, all right, preseason football. This is 2023 regular season. Another great job. Pressure, movement, shot. We're going to watch this one because little Jordan Humphrey just going to go crazy here. You got Jerry Jeudy out there, but that's pretty dang good. We need one of those this week. Broncos are going to need one of those this week. One of those big-time plays. One of those plays that you go, okay, all right, feel good about that. They're going to need one of those. But, man, I like the movement on tape. I like the movement. Again, I want you guys to notice. We'll get back to the wide, but I want you guys to see it. Third and long, right? Third and long, regular season football. Third and long, regular season football. We're getting cover one hole. Okay, so you've got cover one here, right? Center fielder. It's your cover one player. Guy dropping out. That's your hole player. So you got cover one hole. It's a pressure look. I think Stiddy does a great job here once you see that lane of getting out. Right now, Stiddy's thinking he could go. Right? He could go get this first down. That's why he's getting out of this pocket, right? You get man coverage where people got their back turned. He's getting out of there to go get this first down. But again, what does he do? He keeps his eyes downfield. Who breaks open? Little Jordan Humphrey on the end cut. Boom, stick it on him. Your chin to his chest. Let him go make a play. Little fast forward function here. Boom. Touchdown. Give it to him. I want you guys to watch this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Climb. Get out of there. You guys, look at him climb. Keep his eyes downfield. That's a strike. Yeah. That's pretty exciting stuff, you ask me, team. I got one more movement dime I want to talk through right here. Back to the preseason. Look at this, though. Movement, horizontal, deliver. Just think, man, there's something to be said when guys naturally can move within the, can get out of the pocket, but keep their eyes downfield as a passer. I mean, there's something to be said. Little run action fake. Getting this pressure. We don't have anything downfield. Working horizontal to the line of scrimmage to try to extend the play. Again, though, patience in his drop, right? Buying time for this concept. They're running a little variation, a dagger. It's like a cross with dagger. I kind of like it from a variation standpoint. I just really like the pocket movement, man. Really, really, really. Sorry, this isn't really pocket movement. Pocket movement we got next, but I really like the movement. I feel like, man, he's going to be able to extend this play a little bit. I feel like that's something they're not expecting either, right? They're thinking, okay, hey, huge drop off from Bo to Stiddy. When it comes to the movement, I think there's a chance that Stiddy can extend a couple of these plays, especially on 3rd and long, 3rd and critical. Here we've got a little pocket climb, which I love. Look at this. Climb the pocket, anchor down, deliver. These are the kind of things where if all I had was movement, right? If all I said was, okay, hey, we've got a bunch of movement clips, it would worry me from the standpoint of, oh, hey, we're just getting out of the pocket, right? These, though, are the kinds of clips that you see pop up more in this 2025 preseason where it feels like there's been a lot of growth in terms of just, hey, we're going to climb the pocket here, right? This isn't just strictly, hey, I get out of the pocket. That's not who I am. Here the Broncos have this little concept where they got this bench with the flat, okay, and then they've got the over with the dig. So to me, this is kind of like a bench Y cross type concept where to me it's kind of you read this thing 1 to 2 to 3. You, of course, alert this versus sync, right? If you get a bunch of guys sinking back in coverage, just go ahead and get it to the flat, tits the flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch, ball. Gosh, love it, man. Navigate the pocket and deliver. Navigate the pocket, deliver. So to me, it's, hey, we've highlighted the movement, right? We feel like we can extend the play. Now we feel like while we can also navigate the pocket accordingly, right? To where then you can feel good knowing, shoot, man, as this pocket collapses on him, I think he's going to be all right. I got another clip of it that I like. Another pocket navigation. Again, Y cross. Y cross is going to play a huge role in this game, if you ask me. I think Y cross, one of those concepts that Stiddy loves. Just speculating on how Sean's called the games when I see him in there. This is, guys, that is, again, 2023 regular season now, not the preseason. But team, this is a messy pocket. This is not simple. This is a messy pocket. We're gonna get the short motion here, guys. Short motion here. We've got the clear here. We got the over with the in, right? More of a Y cross. Okay. Just a cross concept. The deep over paired with it, 1 to 2. I don't think this is even in the progression. Then you're gonna get mesh between these guys. Okay, so you probably read this thing 1 to 2, back over here to 3. Okay, you could probably triangle it back to 4 if you were in complete chaos, utter disarray. But not Stiddy. He's going to navigate the pocket and bang this deep over. Look at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch, ball. Bang. Let's look at it from the tight. From the tight, you guys are really going to like it. Watch this pocket navigation here. Just watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Climbing. You see that? You guys, this is a lot of stuff happening around us. And that's comfortability in the pocket. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on around this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's pretty dang good. I don't know how that doesn't excite you. That one's got to excite you guys. All right, team, a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Turo. Turo is the world's largest car rental marketplace. They've got over 1,600 makes and models shared by a trusted community of hosts who list their cars on the platform. Guys, booking a car on Turo is super easy, okay? You go there, you search the city that you're going to, the dates you're going to be there, and you can pick the exact car that you want. It's not, hey, I'm selecting an idea of what might show up, right? You're picking the exact car you're gonna get. And if you're going to San Francisco for the big game, make sure to check out our friends over at Turo. And let me tell you one quick thing, one quick story. The Jenkins family went on a little vacation with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law books on Turo. It was super easy. The Jenkins family, of course, didn't know that existed. Now I know. Now I'm educated. Now I know they're the super easy way to go. But we didn't. And we're standing in line with 4 kids. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And then, of course, I probably booked it wrong. So then, you know, you don't have that with Turo. You know exactly what you're booking. You're going to get the car you want. For my brother-in-law, it was super easy. It was curbside. Other airports, it just varies. But, guys, I'm fired up for this one. Make sure to go over, support Turo because they're supporting the channel. And without further ado, let's jump back into the film. Team, we got another cross. I'm telling you why cross going to play. It's going to play a role now. We got another one. Missile. And so here's the thing, right? And we've watched enough Broncos tape this year to know it's a concept they like. It's a concept they enjoy. But what I'm going to say is you can see on the preseason film his comfortability running what, yes, is base concepts within the offense. But to me, what you see is you see a quarterback who knows how to tie his feet to his progression, everything that you want to see to give yourself the best chance to play accurate, mistake-free football in the playoffs when called upon. That's what you're seeing when you watch this tape. It's just a variation here, right? It's a variation of dagger, cross. They're all this. I mean, they're all from the similar family for me, where you've got this guy on the cross, boom. He's on the dig, bang, and then now we're bringing it, we're pairing it with shallow, right? 1 to 2 to 3. Okay, you get post safety man to man. You let that crosser clear out. Get that dig behind it, bang. Man, sweet stuff. Let's watch his feet. Watch his feet here. Do his feet tell us the story? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch, ball. Yeah. Now we got ourselves a little flutie concept. Another one I think we'll see this weekend, where we got that post outside with the sail. Playing on time to the sail. You're going to see this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch, ball. Great little location. Yeah, I like how the Broncos are running this one. Again, preseason here. We got this post with the sail, with the flat. Alert this, peak this versus quarters. You're really 1 to 2. Against cloud, you want to hit that dig against cloud. Okay, they get that quarters of the field, so he's peeking that post, but the post ends up taking 2, so he gets the sail. So here's the one thing that I will tell you. My only area of concern is I do think, and this is just obvious, right? I'm not, not something anybody can't tell you. I don't think Stiddy's ball has the same exact juice as Bo. That's the one area I've noticed. However, I think he's got plenty of juice to play effectively in what we're asking him to get done. That's one thing that I really do think we've got plenty to get the job done. Here we just got an Oklahoma out to the field I wanted to talk through. Boom. Playing on time. You get that bail corner. Will anyone be that open this week? I don't think so. No. But I did want to highlight the left hash to far field throw. 1, 2, 3 off the plant. I mean, that's a darn good football. You know. 1, 2, 3 sees the shell. Gosh. You know what I mean? Boys and girls. 1, 2, 3 shot. Yeah. Just got this Oklahoma out. To me, looks like quarters at least to the field. This guy gets stuck inside on a hitch or a stick route. This guy doesn't get enough width, so he knows, boom, I can just take that. Watch how he doesn't get enough width underneath that, right? You see he gets caught up with this stick route. So then, boom, we got the big old opening. Okay, now I got myself a little ISO TD section. Okay, these are one-on-one throws that I thought, you know, if the Patriots come out and they want to play single high man coverage, you know, hey, can we take advantage with some go routes to Sutton or some of these guys? That was one area that I go, okay, hey, you know, if I'm thinking through this, you know, you think about it from the Patriots perspective, they're coming into the game, they're thinking, hey, let's take away the run, let's get in a single high. So, hey, how are the Broncos going to answer? This is one way that you've got to be able to answer and attack single high man coverage. You've got to be able to throw isolated go routes, right? Can we throw an ISO go? Can we give our guy a chance to make a play? Well, this to me looks pretty dang good. You just see, look at him. Watch the rhythm and timing he plays with here. One skip, gets the ball up, go make a play. Watch him from the pot. Watch him from the tight. Just watch the feet. Watch the feet. One skip, shot. That's dang near. And then I got another one for you guys, right? Another one. Hey, isolated touchdown. You end up getting man coverage. You end up getting cover one. Little details go a long way when you're playing quarterback in the National Football League. Okay, we're going to get this guy in, keep him in protection. We're going to verify. Look at him double verify that safety's in the middle of the field. Okay, so once he brings this guy in tight, right? In Stiddy's mind, I'm bringing him in tight to help protect. And I've got this one-on-one I want to take advantage of out here. And he knows, hey, I got to make sure this guy stays in center field. That's everything going on in 8's mind right now, okay? And I want you guys to watch. You see how he puts his forehead frontal to try to hold this guy in the middle of the field because we don't want him to get over top of this one-on-one. So he's trying to use his eyes to hold that safety in the middle of the field and then beats him with the football. Heck of a catch. Great football. But that to me is exactly what we're talking about when you say, okay, hey, you know, are we going to be able to hold the center fielder? Are we going to be able to drive this thing down the field outside the numbers? It feels like the answer is yes. That's what it feels like to me. I tell you what, we're going to see Spoke too, man. That guy loves throwing Spoke. Or this isn't Spoke, but the next one's Spoke, and we're going to love that. We got ourselves a little double move here. I don't know how you can't love it. Getting the ball up and down. Holding the guys we need to hold. Look at him bailing out of there. Steve plays with a little bit of swag to him, too. You know? Plays with a little bit of swag to himself. I really like it. Okay, so we've got the Okie plus. A little stick nod in here. You get cover 3 from the Cardinals, so Stiddy's trying to peek at this corner to see what's going on. If this corner leans inside with this stick nod, he knows that when he turns it up, I've got this little, almost like a hole shot he can fit it into. Bang. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Three, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, progression time too, man. Here we've got Spoke. This is the one that I really, 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 really love. Okay, you could argue very similar play where he's trying, he's hitting this thing. And again, this regular season football, right? This 2023 regular season football. But you can see he's trying to get this thing up and down in this void. He does a great job with it. How funny is it to see Jerry Jeudy on tape again? But so we got this post outside. You've got this collect post. To me, you're just trying to take as many guys as you can with this route, right? You've got this right here. Boom. We're trying to collect people. You got Jeudy on this one. Oh my gosh. Terrible drawing, Tim. But you've got him on that one. Okay. You're trying to grab these defenders with the post and then fit this in over top of this guy. Right? How about that? Huh? Get that thing up and down, right over the defenders. It's exactly what you want. Just exactly what you want. Get this thing up and over. You've got to love it. You've got to love it, team. Look at this. Little action. Eyes backside. Boom. Get to it. Get it up and down. How about it? Ladies and gentlemen, Samurai off of play action. Pure joy. You guys know me, and there's nothing I like more than a little play action deep over. Look at this. Again, regular season football. Golly, that's a great shot. Great shot in the hole there. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitch ball. Yeah. We got the deep post, the stick at 8 post. We've got the over. We're hitting it off of play action. Running back out in the flat is our flat control. You see the flat control's impact too on these guys. You got to have a good flat control if you're going to sneak the deep over behind it. Oh, that's a shot, man. That's one area that I can't say that there was a ton of play action tape, right? There wasn't a ton of it, but the stuff that we see, I'm digging it. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I like this throw. This is an aggressive throw, hitting it in the window. Pretty dang good stuff. Okay, and then this one I really enjoyed because it was just simply a great progression dime working his full progression. Again, will we have a coverage bust? I don't know, right? But I can tell you that hanging in the pocket and working his progression in the red zone shows up on tape, and that is spectacular, right? Look at him. This guy falls down to the right, starts working all the way through. This is probably progression 4 on this play, if I had to guess. I watch his eyes, right? He's working this right side of the field. And then works all the way through it and finds him. That's just knowing the offense. And then I got another one. Okay, now we're in the high red zone. Watch him. Starts to the left, pocket climb, hits Jeudy on the shallow, turns into a touchdown. What I can tell you is the more I watch him, the more I feel like he's got a great grasp of what whatever they're trying to accomplish on offense, he's got a great grasp of it. And shoot, this is 2023, guys. We're talking 2 years later, right? To me, red zone decision making gets sped up a little bit. A good little pass rush from the Raiders here too. Look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, climb, ball. There's some good stuff on this tape. Some really good stuff on this tape. Back to the movement. All in all, am I sitting here pounding the table saying I'd rather have Stiddy than Bo Nix? No. And that's a toxic conversation that we don't need going on. Am I sitting here saying that I think Stiddy's better than a lot of people are giving him credit for in the national media? I do. I think there's some stuff on this tape to really build off of when you talk about, okay, hey, how can we build a game plan? I think we're going to see a lot of Y cross. I think we're going to see a lot of dagger. We're going to see Flutie with the sail. Better see Samurai. Better get at least one clip of Samurai. We're going to see screen. We're going to see quick game. We didn't even touch on any of the quicks. And I think he's got sneaky movement to where, hey, he can get out and extend some plays on some 3rd and 4th downs should we need them. And you run the ball, you play good defense. You got a chance. So, guys, you comment. Let me know what you thought. Until next time, peace.